We're now joined on Golf Center by Michael Paulmeier, who is the owner of MP Elite Training in Bluffton. Also works with the IJGA, the Hank Haney's kids, with their golf fitness. I'm looking forward to hearing a little bit.
I'd like to know what he has to say.
Well, Michael, tell us what you got to say. What do you guys got going on in a summer program? We think about the IJGA as a school year program. What goes on in the summer?
Well, right now it's an incredibly exciting time. We've got the graduation of all our kids that have been with us for at least some 4 years, some even longer. Some of the kids I've worked with from freshman year to their senior year now, they're graduating, which is really an amazing time because I've had a hand in seeing them grow up from young kids that had an idea of golf in their future to now being assigned to Division I scholarships and seeing an actual possible berth after college and playing in the pros. And now that that's coming to an end, we start our summer program, which to me is really an amazing time because we have some kids that are coming to use the summer program as a trial run to see if they want to become part of our academy, and some that are just looking to improve their game, and they're from all over the country and all over the world, so it gives us a chance to really shine. So I'm excited about the upcoming summer months.
Michael, there's so much out there about golf fitness, what you should do, what you shouldn't do. What's your philosophy and how does it influence your training?
My philosophy is very simple. It is proximal strength equals distal power. Now, my wife and I were talking about this about 15 years ago when I was going to become a trainer. And I was teaching 3rd and 4th grade at the time. And I have a tendency to get off topic and long-winded. So my wife told me that if you're going to be a personal trainer, you got to really embrace the concept of brevity. So I didn't know what that word meant, so I had to look it up. So when I came back, I had really thought about my personal training philosophy, and I told her what it was, and I said it's succinct and it's to the point. It's the definition of brevity, and I had to look that word up. So now my wife not only was laughing because I had to look up the word brevity because I was long-winded, you see the irony, but also because no one's going to understand my philosophy. And I was saying I want to put up my business cards and on my shirts and on the window of my studio. And in essence, what that means, proximal strength just means if you're strong and balanced through the core, then you'll be powerful in the extremities. And that's been my overriding training philosophy for the last 17 years. Now, I have added one nuance, and that is efficient energy transfer. So if you're strong through the core and you've trained the body to efficiently transfer that energy to your extremities, then you could you can properly accelerate the body through a golf swing, or if you're playing tennis, if you're a quarterback or a pitcher, it's all about sequential acceleration of the segments of the body. And if you have a strong core, then that's possible. Otherwise, you're always working against yourself, and that's either going to lead to improper performance, which will lead to injury, or inconsistent results. So my overriding philosophy has always been that simple phrase: proximal strength equals distal power.
It's all about the core, and the core of your family, of course. You mentioned your wife, Orchid.
Yes. Orchid
Paulmeier, of course, the owner of One Hot Mamas here on the island. Yum. Yeah, you were telling us, Michael, okay to eat the ribs, careful on the sauce?
Yeah, when it comes to golf nutrition, you want to stay away from refined carbohydrates because obviously they help to accelerate fat storage, but they also have been proven as far as the central nervous system to disrupt proper focus. So you want to steer clear of the sugars. So if you're going to be eating my wife's delicious ribs, you want to make sure that you get the sauce on the side. So you just kind of dip a little bit, but you still get the flavor of both things and the great protein source. So that's how I go about eating ribs for golf nutrition.
Yeah. Okay, Michael Paulmeier of MP Elite Training in Bluffton, thanks so much for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you.